Afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Oakland A's and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball comes your way next. Orlando Hernandez, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And now, Vladimir Guerrero. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, keep an eye on Elvis Andrus. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Ryan Braun is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And they'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. A's are gone in order. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Frankie Montas gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate here is Derek Jeter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Pitch on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, Dero, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. 1 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to short. Andrus fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
2 down, no one on base, and that brings up Tino Martinez. Now the first pitch.
Ball after count.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Andrew Jones.
The center fielder, number 25.
First pitch on its way.
Jones.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, Dero, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish. Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Scooped up. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin the start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
You know, Dero, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-0 hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
A ball and a strike now. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Chad Pinder stands in as he looks at a called strike. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Popped him up. Martinez in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it. A's strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Canseco.
For the Yankees, the left fielder, Jose.
First pitch of the AB now.
Canseco.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Now the 1-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2. But when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and whip it down the line. But that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Darryl Strawberry. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. His career numbers in this matchup, he's gone 2 for 5. He also has 1 home run. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Grounded to the right. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So now to the plate, Tim Raines, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Center fielder giving chase, and he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. So in at the plate is Sean Murphy, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
He's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Guerrero in front, 2-0 to Vlad. Guerrero swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues, but to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
The shortstop, Elvis.
1 out, runner at first, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. And he lays off there, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 is a breaking ball in off the plate.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit. Now a long throw to third. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw.
Oh, that was a nice job there in center field to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third. For the offense, that's a killer to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third.
At the plate, Ryan Braun, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Andrus leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that field because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Heading out towards shallow right. Raines is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Oakland. Home half of the third coming up. No score. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the AB now. A ball and no strikes.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
High and deep down the left field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a liner. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Batting it, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
Standing in now, Jorge Posada. Now here's a swing by Posada, and this ball's driven well out to deep right. Into the second deck and gone. A 2-run shot for Jorge Posada. 29 home runs for him on the year, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs.
The third baseman.
Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Getaway day here on a Wednesday afternoon as you get a look at the upcoming schedule for the weekend and into the first part of next week. So now into the box is Derek Jeter, grounded out in his last at bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Now to the plate, Bernie Williams. He bounced out last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Whoa, that's down.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
1-1 the count. And the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Bounce towards the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 2-0 New York. Striding in is Andrew Jones. They'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First offering. No balls and a strike to count.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Swing and a miss by Andrew as he was shooting for the downs there. It's 0-2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Now to bat, Matt Olson. He went down on strikes in his last at bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now the pitch. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Matt Chapman will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Well, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly.
High drive deep down the left field line. A ball that's carrying. And he makes the catch in the corner. The A's strand one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here comes Tino Martinez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Martinez, 30 years of age. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 33.
Now to the plate, here is Jose Canseco. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way.
Down 21. Whoa, that's inside. Ball 3.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
2 runs on 2 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. He loses him on ball 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
In now, Darryl Strawberry, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pulled toward right center field. And Jones will handle this one for out number 2. And now in the box, Tim Raines. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Turned on down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Canseco is off of first with 2 away. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. The 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. Skied into straightaway right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They're up 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for Oakland.
All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Chad Pinder. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Down the third baseline. Boggs has it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. No one on with one down, and that'll bring up Sean Murphy. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
And now here is Vladimir Guerrero. It was a walk in his last trip. Skied into very shallow right. Raines is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Oakland. They trail it here 2-0. Now into the box, Alfonso Soriano. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Second baseman, Alfonso.
First offering.
Soriano.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Soriano is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters, and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Here now the 2-2. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Into the box now, Jorge Posada, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. Posada behind a ball and 2 strikes. Soriano on at first, nobody out. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. At the wall, he leaps and makes a spectacular catch.
Now batting, third baseman, Wade. Wow.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Popped him up. Murphy is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Derek.
Next it'll be Derek Jeter. From the stretch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Throw over to first, and he's back standing. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Runner goes for second, but he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Bernie.
Next it'll be Bernie Williams as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Decent, but not great results so far this season from the left side. I know he'd like better, certainly, but he's definitely still a capable hitter in this setup.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. From the stretch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jones has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Yanks strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun.
Number 8, Ryan Braun.
First pitch of the AB now.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go to start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And, oh, strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
At the plate now, Andrew Jones. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. No hits to this point. Fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Scooped up, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt.
Next, here is Matt Chapman, singled in his last at-bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And that one yanked just foul. Has a look, now the pitch.
Outside.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Canseco able to track it down for the 3rd out. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Yankees 2 and the A's 1. Paul Blackburn enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Athletics.
Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up Tino Martinez. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll cut on and miss it, a good slider at the knees for strike 1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
1-1. Fouled away. Blackburn has registered more than 80 innings of work and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Lays off 2-2 now.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 3-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager's just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Next to hit, Jose Canseco. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Martinez aboard here at first with nobody out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Long throw to third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. And the ball's back in quickly, so it'll be second and third now with nobody out.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Darryl Strawberry.
Into the box, Darryl Strawberry. High in the air out to center field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
The right fielder, number 31.
Next for New York, Tim Raines. His prior history in this matchup, he's 2 for 3. First delivery to him. The 1-0 home.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Popped him up. Chapman has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping in once again is Alfonso Soriano. Last time through was a base hit. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hit to short. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We're through 6 full. The Yankees lead it 3-1. Now it'll be Chad Pinder, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First pitch on its way. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Canseco is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Now at the plate is Sean Murphy. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this one scoots all the way to the wall.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smooth.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. He swings and grounds it to short. There's one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. A's go quietly there, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Last half half of the seventh here. And now it'll be the catcher, Jorge Posada. And now the first pitch. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. One and two to the Yankees catcher. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot for Wade Boggs. Home run number 9 on the year as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So now to the plate, Derek Jeter.
Shortstop.
Hit hard back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of this. He didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
To the plate now, Bernie Williams, and it's fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. To second for 1. Back to first, but it's right over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Yeah, I like the way he stayed right in there at second base, knowing he was vulnerable, but it definitely influenced the throw to first. Way offline, and he's going to get charged with an error as a result.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Williams at second with 2 down. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 4-1 New York. Here's Elvis Andrus now.
Leading off for the Athletics,
Jeff Nelson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here it comes now to Andrus.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Williams will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Ryan Braun comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Andrew Jones. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing. Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail it 4-1. At the plate now is Jose Canseco. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Jose Canseco.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Ready with the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Darryl Strawberry. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. First pitch coming, here it is. And he fouls this one off. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. To 1-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Chapman over to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Digging in next, Tim Raines popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul. Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Into the box now, Alfonso Soriano. Wow, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep and out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 23 for him thus far. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Jorge.
Stepping in now, Jorge Posada. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. Last chance coming up for Oakland. It's now 6-1 in favor of New York. All set to start the ninth in this one. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Matt Olson. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. Gone to lead off the inning.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Here it comes, 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. A reminder, we'll have post-game highlights coming your way from Yankee Stadium right at the conclusion of our ball game. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ramon Laureano comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Line drive to left. Canseco is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
And that brings up Chad Pinder as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Roll, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Roll, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Their count now at 2-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. 2 out, nobody on. Last strike now for Oakland. Fouled off. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
6-2, the final total today. The New York Yankees led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Orlando Hernandez records the victory, his 13th of the year. Jeff Nelson works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 5th of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs.